Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is for my natural sisters, and I am here with a natural hair tutorial for you. It's called periwinkle style and I hope you love it. Hi YouTube! You want to make sure your hair is nice and clean. I've got some grey strands, guys. I can't believe it. It's so much. But anyway, you want to make sure your hair is nice and clean and delicious. And tools you're going to need for this style, you're going to need a big tooth comb, one to comb out all those little knots in your hair. And then you're going to need a crab, I call it a crab comb. I have no idea what it's called, but I think it's like a claw or crab or something. So yeah, you're going to need that. You're going to need your curling perfection cream. I really love this product. It's Moroccan and it's got just the amazing products in there that just makes your hair nice and defined. And then you're also gonna need an argan oil. So I use this Moroccan argan oil. It was in one of my last hauls. So yeah, it's an amazing product. I really love it. Next, I've got a concoction of water, oil, some styling products that makes your natural hair soft. So yeah, you're gonna need that to soften up your hair and just make it workable. And then you're going to need a nice scarf, something sheer, something that's going to let your hair breathe through. Not one as scary as mine, but yeah. Alright, so now you're going to spritz the concoction in your hair. Make sure you get the ends of your hair, the root as well, and just work that product into your hair. Now you're going to use your big tooth comb to just comb out any knots that you've got and just make sure your hair is nice and easy to work with. I've been doing this treatment for quite a while, so my hair is nice and fluffy. And then you're going to use your defining cream or any curling cream that you've got, and you're going to put that in your hair starting from the ends and work it straight into the hair and just massage it. I have no idea what I was doing, but yeah. No idea. It was late at night, guys. Doing this for you late. And now you want to part your hair with your finger. Don't use any combs or anything. This is just going to make the lines not so defined and make it easier to work with in the end. And then you just comb out any knots. Next, you're going to use your Moroccan argan oil and just work that into your little section. Now you're going to want to part your hair in little bits. You can part this in little sections. I chose just a medium portion. You come out any knots that you've got in that little section because you don't want your hair to tangle. And now you're going to want to part that little section into two littler sections and just part that. And now you're going to twist them on top of each other and just keep twisting, making sure that your hair is nice and tight. Not too tight that it hurts or it breaks your hair, but just nice and tight that the twist doesn't come apart. And you're going to want to smile while you're doing this, honey. Yeah, something like that. And you're going to repeat this step. And I'm just showing you how you twist the hair to start with. So you're going to comb each section. Make sure you detangle because in the end result you're not going to be combing the hair. So you have to make sure that you've detangled your hair. And you're going to want to twist them in little sections. Yeah, twist it over. You're going to want to bob to that music, boy. I have no idea what I was listening to. I think it was 2020 by JT. I think, yeah. It must have been. That's all I listen to nowadays. I just love that album. Oh yeah. And it's just the same process, guys. You just part your hair and you twist. You can make the parts a little smaller if you want like tighter, more defined curls. I decided to go for something more dreadlocky looking and, something more, I don't know, something more African, I'd say, looking. But if you want your curls to be tighter, you just make your parts a little smaller and you twist. Just make sure it's not too small so your hair doesn't get tangled. But yeah, you can definitely make them smaller. And now you're going to want to take each part that you've twisted. You're going to hold the base of the hair and twist the hair around the base and just make it nice and tight. You're just going to twist it and until you can't see the tips of the hair anymore. And you're going to repeat that process. So you take the base, you take the hair and you twist it. You just twist it around the base of the hair. Just make sure it's nice and tight in place. And now you can actually twist the hair and then do the little twist right after. I just wanted to do 4 sections and then show you how it's done. And then it's the same process you repeat. You just take the hair and you twist it, guys. Yeah. I'm just going to show you how to carry on. There's no particular style when doing this. You can just carry on through. If done properly, this hairstyle can actually last 3 days. So all you do is you just tie a scarf on it or a nice loose hairnet, let your hair breathe, do a little dance, and yeah, the hair can actually last you 3 days. All you do is just finger comb it with some Moroccan argan oil in the morning, and you're good to go. Oh yeah. Basically, this is it, all done, all twisted and periwinkled up, and that's the back. Make sure your lines are not defined because then it helps to blend it all out in the morning. And now you're going to want to tie your scarf around the parameters of your hair. You're just going to make it nice and loose. I chose to tie it this way because it's easier to sleep in it that way, and it makes the hair, a lot looser than tying it really tight on my head. So yeah, guys, you're gonna do that, and then we are going to go to bed. So it is 8 hours later. I am still quite tired, but yeah, we gotta get the scarf off now. So you take your scarf off. By the way, I'm wearing Loyal Tips Creations accessories, and I am going to be doing a tutorial inspired by these accessories that I'm wearing. So if you want to see that, you make sure you click like on this video, and I will be sure to edit and upload that. So basically that is what your hair would look like, or should look like, in the morning. And now you're just going to gently pull on that little twist that we did. And you're just going to pull on them and make sure you untangle them. And then you're gently going to slot your finger in between the two parts that you made and just pull that hair apart. And then you're going to want to divide the little sections into two. You're going to repeat the same, split it into the two that you had in the first place, and then you split each one into two, if you catch my drift. So yeah, you make sure that you do this gently because you don't want your hair to tangle. So be careful with it. Alright? Don't rush it, just take your time to do it. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. So yeah, you're just going to repeat the step. I'm going to do the rest of the hair off camera and come back. So all the curls are out. So now you're going to want to put the Moroccan argan oil through your hair and just massage it through your hair. So starting from the roots, and you just work it. And this is why I said don't petition your hair with any combs, because we want to blur out any lines, any defined lines in your root. So you're going to massage the oil into your root to make sure there are no lines through. And it just looks flawless and natural. You're going to comb out any knots with your fingers. Just make sure everything blends in seamlessly. Next, we're going to use some edge control. The one I use is from Olive Oil, and it is a superior hold and shine. And it's quite nice for my front hair as it can be quite thick and stubborn. So I'm giving myself a little style, a little side part, and just making sure I'm putting that edge control in front of the hair and just blending it all in. So I'm quite generous with mine, but if you haven't got as much front hair as I do, you're not going to need as much. So next you're going to get any nice tough brush that you've got and brush that edge control in. You have to make sure you blend it in and really brush it for it to hold your front hair. I've got really stubborn hair, so I really do need to brush mine and just make sure it's nicely blended in. Feel free to add more edge control if needed. So now that that's done, you're gonna want to use the same scarf from yesterday and just tie it on where you put the edge control in front of the hair. And this is just gonna make the hair stay in place. And you just do this while you're doing your makeup so that it has like 20 to 30 minutes to actually make the hair nice and tough in front. So you're gonna do that and just, blend out any curls that you see that's not really defined. The makeup's practically done and the scarf comes off and it keeps all the hair nice in place. So yeah, basically you're just going to use your finger to just comb out any knots and any ones that you've forgotten to do. That's the back view, all nicely blended. So yeah, that's it basically. If you want to see a tutorial for this look, all you've got to do is like this video, and yeah, that will encourage me to edit and upload it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this helps someone out there. I love you and can't wait to see you. Mwah!